From steel shaft clubs to self-correcting balls, let's check out some banned accessories in golf. Green reading materials such as green maps and novels have been reviewed by the R&A and the USGA. The ability to read the green and putt accordingly is central to the sport of golf, as was made clear in a recent joint statement from the game's rulemakers, who are concerned that the widespread use of hyper-detailed, laser-measured, topographical green maps is taking some of the skill out of the game. In light of the looming possibility of a ban on green books, we've taken a look back at the history of golf to see what other equipment has been prohibited from competition. First is the anchor putter. The anchor or belly putter technique was the most recent target of the R&A's and USGA's disapproval, and it was banned as of January 1st, 2016. After Keegan Bradley's historic win at the 2011 PGA Championship, the number of people employing the strategy increased dramatically, with major winners like Ernie Els and Adam Scott among them. The anchor putter's major drawback is that it does away with one of putting's inherent challenges, the swing. I just believe that the art of putting is swinging the club and controlling nerve, Tiger Woods said at the time. Most golfers would agree that it is far simpler to putt with the end of the putter squeezed against the stomach or the crook of the arm, rather than by freely swinging the club back and forth. Both sides made passionate and lengthy arguments, but in the end, the golf authorities remained unmoved. The prohibition went into effect at the beginning of 2016 and is still in effect today. Steel shafts are next on our list. However, this was a ban that was ultimately overturned by golf's governing bodies. Though it may seem inconceivable now, golf clubs with steel shafts were outlawed from 1914 through the end of the 1920s. Hickory clubs were the standard on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean, since steel shafts manufacturing technology was inferior at the time. The pivotal moment occurred in 1922 when an American manufacturer named Bristol Steel introduced a seamless shaft, which completely changed the industry. In light of this, the USGA gave in and began permitting steel shafts to play beginning in 1924. The R&A maintained its stance that repelling novelties that seek to cross the Atlantic should not be allowed into the United Kingdom. It wasn't until the Prince of Wales was caught using one in public at St. Andrews in 1929 that they were officially legalized. Steel shafts are still widely used for irons, even though graphite and other materials have taken over as the standard for driver shafts. Another banned accessory in golf is the British ball. The British ball and the American ball were two separate sizes of golf balls that existed until 1990. However, this fact has likely been forgotten by modern golfers. In essence, this was due to the disagreements in size standards between the R&A and the USGA. To begin, the R&A mandated in 1909 that golf balls be a minimum of 1.62 inches in diameter. Golfers would utilize a smaller 1.62-inch ball while playing against the wind, and a larger, lighter ball when playing with the wind at their back during the next few decades. The USGA eventually took action, despite first disagreeing on the 1.62 ruling. They disregarded a 1929 judgment by the R&A and instead instituted a new minimum diameter requirement for playing in the continent of Europe, set at 1.68 inches. They claimed that this was done so that the course would be fair to the average golfer and a little more demanding for the expert and complementary to the architecture and playing values of the course. In most cases, golfers were driving too far for the course. Therefore, this was done mostly to prevent a situation that is slowly becoming more common again. The situation got hilarious over the years, despite the fact that there were valid justifications for both verdicts. All golfers used a larger American ball for the three majors held in the United States, but when it came to the British Open, where the wind was much stronger, almost the entire field switched to the smaller, heavier British ball. This included American greats like Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus. Inevitably, the mounting calls for the R&A and USGA to standardize the size became impossible to ignore. In 1974, the R&A banned the use of the British ball during the British Open, marking the first step toward standardization. It meant that at least the majors were sorted out. When the rules of golf were last revised in 1990, the little ball was officially banned from play. Just like so many other things, they serve as a constant reminder of a time when the R&A and USGA could not reach an agreement. There have been many examples of golf equipment that has been prohibited or modified over the years, and there will certainly be many more. Did you know, for instance, that there are several illegal golf balls in the market? When I say illegal, I don't mean against the law, by the way. Rather, it's because they give an unfair advantage on the course, and certain varieties of these golf balls are prohibited from tournament play. However, these illegal balls are great for a round of golf swings with friends. So, why are some types of golf balls banned? In tournament play, golf balls can be used to gain an unfair advantage are not allowed. Both the PGA Tour and the USGA work hard to ensure that all professional golfers are playing on a level playing field.
For a round of 64. There was 64.
This ensures that respect for the rules of golf is preserved. Certain golf balls, for instance, are designed to prevent slices. People who have trouble hitting the ball straight off the tee will benefit greatly from using these golf balls. Don't you think it would be amazing if you never lost another golf ball in the brush or the lake again? Obviously, these golf balls can't be used in a competitive setting. Some other banned golf balls are made to go further off the tee. These golf balls are designed to have more dimples than standard balls so that they can fly farther and straighter. A slightly larger core in an extra distant golf ball results in a faster ball speed when it hits the ground. Golf tournaments prohibit the use of distant golf balls because they provide players an unfair advantage by allowing them to hit the ball further than they could with a standard ball. So, just how far do illegal golf balls travel? The distance that illegal golf balls travel is greater than that of legal golf balls. The average illegal golf ball has a longer range than a legal one, somewhere between 10 and 20 yards. The difference in yardage may not seem like much, but it may make a big difference in a round of golf. Illegal golf balls improve your scoring since they can travel a little further. Care to play with a banned golf ball for kicks? Then perhaps you might have to look at the Volvic Magma long-distance non-conforming golf ball. It's amusing that Volvic refers to these as non-conforming golf balls, a term that essentially means they can't be used in tournament play. The dimple pattern on this ball is banned because it enhances the ball's aerodynamic lift, which is against the rules. The Polara self-correcting golf ball has also been banned. The company Polara has been making self-correcting golf balls since the 1970s, making it one of the longest-running companies in the industry. Even though self-correcting would lead you to believe otherwise, these golf balls do not follow the rules of the game. With the driver and fairway woods, in particular, these balls have been shown to lessen hooks and slices. With Polara's cutting-edge technology, a golfer may reduce a 100-foot slice to a 25-foot one, giving them a huge advantage. But hey, what if all golfers use the same illegal equipment? Wouldn't that level the playing field? As far as the authorities are concerned, I guess not.